Cesim Service is a business simulation that allows participants to manage a small or medium-sized company in the service industry. The goal of the teams is to manage the operating, market and financial performance of a small service business in competitive markets with seasonal variations in demand and economic conditions. The key decision-making areas in the simulation are human resources management, capacity management, investments, service quality, pricing and marketing. The learning goals of the simulation are for participants to develop a holistic view of business operations, including marketing, sales, human resources, capacity management, investments and service quality, to develop their understanding of business fundamentals and market-driven decision-making practices in a services environment for small and medium-sized enterprises, to improve their fact-based analytical decision-making and educate the financial implications of business decisions by linking the decisions to cash flows and bottom-line performance, and finally to give them practical experience in teamwork and problem solving and excite entrepreneurial spirit in a dynamically evolving marketplace. Each simulation market consists of 2 to 12 competing teams with up to 8 members in each. The number of parallel simulation markets is not limited, making it possible to utilise the simulation for any number of participants. The simulation is played over 2 to 12 rounds, with each round constituting 6 months in the life of the company. All teams begin from exactly the same positions with the same market shares and profits. The teams compete against other teams in their own market, so each team's decisions influence their competitors' results and the market development overall. Available materials for the instructors and participants include instructor starter kit, participant decision-making guide, case description and video tutorials. In addition, Cesim simulations come with a state-of-the-art case management facility. The instructor can modify the storyline, localise simulation markets, and change market and customer behaviour, costs, and other parameters that influence the operating environment. Cesim support is available to help you to customise the case according to your preferences. The Cesim Service user interface is instructed as follows. The homepage has general info about the course, the team, and upcoming deadlines. All decisions are made under the Decisions section for one season at a time, summer or winter. The decision sections include the tutorial, market outlook, sales, operations, financing, budgets, and the decision checklist. The tutorial provides a step-by-step guide to the actions participants should take when playing the simulation. After reading the decision-making guide and case description, participants should read the market outlook in order to take into account general economic and industry trends. The sales page is where participants set the room rate, the marketing budget, and estimate the nights sold for the current and subsequent seasons. The operations page deals with investments in capacity and maintenance, as well as personnel turnover, hiring, wages, and training budgets. On the financing page, participants make decisions regarding liabilities, loans, and credit terms. Throughout the decision-making process, participants have access to the anchor menu providing automatically updated figures based on the current decisions and estimates. The incoming statement and balance sheet include both up-to-date figures for the current round as well as comparison figures from the last round. Finally, on the decision checklist page, participants can see each other's decisions side by side and select the team's decisions. Cesim Service provides each team member with their own decision-making area that is assessed by their unique login details. Thus, each member is able to work independently and develop a potential strategy for the team if they wish. This allows the simulation to be delivered just as effectively in a virtual or blended learning environment as it is in a traditional classroom setting. After each round, the system generates a collection of reports for teams to analyse their performance. The reports become available immediately after the deadline passes unless otherwise chosen by the instructor. The results reports consist of market reports for domestic and international markets and an operations report for domestic and international markets, income statements for the period and for the rolling year, balance sheets for the period, and cash flow and key figures for the period. The simulation schedule is available on this page. The schedule page presents the deadlines for the rounds. These deadlines are set by the instructor and can be modified during the simulation if needed. Teams and team members in your market can be viewed here. Teams can change their company name, create a slogan, enter a description, and embed a video if they wish. Readings gives access to decision-making instructions and a case description. The instructor can also make course materials available through this section. There are 2 separate discussion forums built into the simulation, one for the whole course and one for each individual team. Any posts in a team forum are visible only to members of that team.